Hello, for this project I am going to be using some worsted weight yarn. I have two different colors here. I'm using this yarn I've never used before, but I picked it up because it was on sale. It seems to be okay. I have two different ribbons, a paintbrush, an E crochet hook, a yarn needle, Mod Podge, some acrylic paint. I have a silicone bunny mold and a hot glue gun. Let's begin by filling our little bunny mold with hot glue. Now this does take a fair amount of glue, so make sure you have extra, but just go ahead and fill your mold up even with the top and then let that dry. Okay, my bunny has dried and cooled off. So I'm just going to take it out of the mold. I'm going to work on a piece of scrap cardboard. Clean up your edges. Okay, now I am going to mix some Mod Podge with my acrylic paint. This is a rose color, but I don't want it to be that pink, so I'm going to add a little bit of red in here, darken it up some. Now of course you don't have to do it this way. You can just go ahead and paint it and then leave it like it is, or paint it and then give it a coat of Mod Podge once the paint dries, or even clear nail polish, or you really don't have to put a coating at all on it. I wanted mine to be a bit shinier than what this paint is, and I didn't want the extra added step of putting a layer of Mod Podge on it. Now you can avoid this step completely if you use glue sticks that are already colored, but I'm just going to paint this on, and you're going to need a couple of coats. So get your little bunny painted, let it dry, and then add another coat, let it dry, and continue until you have the results that you want. Okay, let's make our basket and begin with a chain 2, and then now work 8 single crochet in the second chain from hook. Okay, I have 8 single crochet, so let's slip stitch to join in this first single crochet, chain 1, turn. Now we're simply going to do 2 single crochet in each single crochet around, which will give us 16 single crochet. Now that we have 16 single crochet, let's slip stitch to join in this first single crochet, chain 1, turn, and now we're going to work our last increase round. So single crochet in the first single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, 2 in the next, and we will have 24 single crochet. Once you're at the end of your round, just slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn, and now we're just going to single crochet in each single crochet around, but we're working in the back loops only. So we will have 24 single crochet now and throughout. So just go ahead and work your way around. Alright, let's slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn. Now we're on round 4. Round 5 through 12, we're just going to single crochet in each single crochet around in both loops. Slip stitch to join, chain 1, turn, single crochet around, and do that until you have 12 rows in total. I have just completed round 12, so I'm going to slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn, and now for the border, the scalloped edging, we're going to single crochet in this first single crochet, then skip 1 single crochet and work 5 double crochet in the next single crochet, and do that all the way around. So 5 double crochet here, skip 1 single crochet, skip 1, 5 double crochet. Do that all the way around. When you get to the end, skip the last single crochet, slip stitch to join in the first single crochet, fasten off and weave in your ends. Alright, let's move on to the handle for our basket. Now I'm going to leave a tail before I begin so that I can stitch the handle to my basket. So let's begin by chaining 31. I have 31 chains. Now let's single crochet in the second chain from hook, and then single crochet in each chain across. I have made my way across my chains. Now in this last chain, we're going to work 2 more single crochet so that we have a total of 3 single crochet in this end. And now working along the other side of the chain, single crochet in each single crochet across. And don't work over this tail. It's such a habit that I can't tell you how many times I made that mistake. So leave that tail where it is and single crochet across. Now I have made it to the end, and here in my last chain I'm going to work 2 single crochet so that I have a total of 3 on this end as well. Now slip stitch to join, and now we're just going to cut where and leave ourselves a nice tail. Now if you want to, you could add a shell stitch around the handle and make it fancier if you want. You can weave ribbon down through the center, but I'm going to leave mine the way it is, and we're going to stitch it onto our basket. Okay, so I'm going to thread on one of our tails, and I really don't want to begin sewing here. So I'm just going to weave my yarn in and out to bring it up on the side of the handle somewhat. Now where you put your handle is up to you. This is the back of our work, and there's 2 shells here, and then there's 2 side shells, and then 2 at the front. So I'm just going to stitch mine to the side shell. I'm going to even up my handle with the side shell. And now it's just a simple matter of stitching it onto your basket. Now of course you can put your handle as far down as you want. I've been doing about 3 rows down. And now we just stitch it on. Nothing fancy. Just plain old whip stitch. until we get around to the other side, knot it, fasten off, weave in your ends, and then repeat this on the other side of your basket. So here is my basket. Now I have cut a piece of ribbon. Now you could weave it all the way around if you'd like, but I'm just going to put my ribbon through the center of my basket. And I'm just going to tie a bow. And I'm going to straighten this out and then trim the ends. Okay, here is my little bunny. And I ended up doing 3 layers of paint. With the last layer, I just kind of stippled it with my brush to give it a little bit of texture. So now we're just going to flip this guy over and apply some hot glue. And then glue it wherever you want it on your basket. I'm going to go through for the front of my basket. So here is our first basket done. Now if you want to make the other basket that has little ears poking out, makes it look like a little bunny is hiding in it, then crochet another basket exactly like you did this one, and we'll move on from there. Okay, let's make some ears. And let's begin with a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now single crochet in the second chain from hook, and single crochet in the remaining 2 chains. Now that gives us a total of 3 single crochet, and that was row 1. Now row 2 through 5 is chain 1, turn, single crochet in each single crochet across until we have a total of 5 rows of these 3 single crochets. I now have a total of 5 rows. I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and now let's just decrease these first 2 single crochets. So single crochet those 2 first ones together, and then single crochet in the last one. So now we have 2 single crochets. So that was row 6, row 7 and row 8. It's just single crochet across, chain 1 and turn. So now I have a total of 8 rows. Now chain 1 and turn. And let's decrease here. Let's single crochet these 2 single crochets together. And we're done. Fasten off. Now make another ear exactly like this in this color, and then make 2 more exactly like this in your second color, and then we will carry on from that point. Here are my 4 ear sections. I have brown and white. I'm going to pick up a brown and a white and place them right side outward so that the back sides are facing each other. And now we're just going to single crochet these together. So let's join with a single crochet. I don't know why I have such a long tail there. We don't need it. Okay, now just single crochet these 2 sections together. And when you get to the top, just do 2 single crochets up here. And then we'll meet back. Alright, I have made my way all the way around. Now let's just slip stitch in this first single crochet. And when we fasten off, we're going to give ourselves a nice long tail to use for sewing. Well, that was the wrong one, wasn't it? Okay, let's do this properly. Now go ahead and weave in this tail, but leave this one as it is so that we can use it to stitch the ear to the basket, and repeat the same process on your other 2 ear pieces. Alright, I have my 2 ears, so let's take one of the ears and thread on our yarn needle. Now let's fold this at the bottom of the ear, and I'm just going to stitch it in that shape. And now just decide where you want your ears to be on your basket. I'm going to stitch mine right here at the handle. And you're just going to whip stitch just like you did the handle. And then go ahead and repeat with your other ear and stitch that on, and we'll meet back. So here is my little basket with the ears, and I curl one up. Now, once again, you can weave your ribbon all the way around the basket if you want. I am just going to put it right here in the front. And now, just tie a bow. So here is my little basket that looks like there is a bunny hiding in it. You could put a little pom-pom on the back to represent the bunny's tail. Now let's put some basket filling in. And I don't have a little plastic egg, but you could certainly decorate a little plastic egg and put in here. But I do I do have an egg from the coop that we can put in. Now, what are you going to do with these? Well, if you're planning on having an Easter dinner at your house, how cute would these be at each place setting? Like a little favor, your guests could take them home. And like I said, you could decorate with those little plastic eggs and put in here if you didn't want to put a real egg in. And when I first designed these baskets, they're not finished, but I did go with more traditional Easter colors. I actually don't like them, but to each his own. You may, so certainly make them whatever color you want. Then I made these kind of tan ones with a wool yarn, and with this one I used grosgrain ribbon, and I put it all the way around the basket. This one just has a ribbon in the middle. And then I have a bunny. He doesn't have his bow yet, but he has pink in his ears instead of white. Now, I honestly think that these would sell really well at a craft fair. And you can make a whole bunch of them fairly quickly. Once you make one, the pattern is so simple that you don't even need to follow a pattern anymore. You could whip a bunch of these up and sell them at a craft fair. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you so much for watching.